how to remove lice naturally. All kids in school or daycare need lice prevention. If it's too late and your child already has lice, there is the possibility of removing lice naturally. Nobody wants to ever think about lice, but even the cleanest child can bring them to your home. School, the playground, games, and daycare are only some of the places where a child can get lice. Find out how to get rid of lice naturally, kill lice safely and without poison. It is bad enough that your child came home from school with lice without having to put poison on your child's head. Some anti-lice products are still made with poison that is prohibited from use in farming. Majority of lice products are also flammable. Almost all of these products can cause terrible problems if you use them for too long, too frequently, or on a child that is too young. If you use any of these products that are sold for lice, at least read every word of the instructions and follow them exactly. Or you could treat lice naturally. Read the whole article before beginning any natural remedy for lice. Kill the bugs. Lice can be killed quickly, easily, inexpensively, and safely with mayonnaise. Just get a new jar of mayonnaise from your pantry or grocery store. Take a handful, or multiple, of mayonnaise and cover your child's entire head with it, making sure to also get behind their ears and the nape of their neck. You can cover their head with a plastic shower cap to prevent the mayonnaise from dripping or getting on furniture. Let it sit for 2 hours so that the lice are suffocated and their eggs are destroyed. Then, remove the shower cap and throw it away. Wash your hands well with soap and your child's hair with shampoo. You can wash their hair twice or more with shampoo to get their hair clean. If you don't have any mayonnaise, you can also use Vaseline and follow the same procedure. However, keep in mind that the only way to get rid of Vaseline in hair in this case is to use baby oil and completely scrub the hair in order to squeeze out what you can. Next, wash their hair 3 times with shampoo and hot water. You can leave Vaseline overnight if you would like, but it's not safe to do with mayonnaise because it is toxic when it's not refrigerated. Your child could scratch their head at night and then put their fingers in their mouth. If you don't trust mayonnaise or Vaseline to suffocate the lice, you can also make a natural shampoo to kill lice. Add 5 drops of tea tree essential oil, 5 drops of rosemary essential oil, 5 drops of lavender essential oil, 5 drops of mint essential oil, and 5 drops of eucalyptus essential oil to a base of 5 teaspoons of olive oil or coconut oil. Add a small amount of regular shampoo to the mixture and put it on the head. Let sit for an hour under a towel or bathing cap that should be tight enough to avoid it from dripping. Rinse the hair and don't use conditioner. You will still notice that the hair is very easy to comb after using this oily mixture. Side note: a baby or child younger than 5 years may experience slower breathing or even stop breathing if mint oil or eucalyptus oil is too close to them. 2. Hypotension may worsen because of mint essential oil. 3. Mint or rosemary can be harmful during pregnancy. Just use the recipe without the harmful oils. Remove the eggs. After shampooing, rinse the hair and scalp with vinegar. This will loosen the glue that keeps the eggs on the hair shafts. Rinse with hot water but not so hot that it could burn a child. Many of the eggs will be eliminated by rinsing off after the vinegar rinse. However, you still have to deal with the eggs that remain. Mayonnaise can't kill very young eggs because the lice haven't been born yet and still may not be developed enough yet to need air. Even if it did kill them, schools and daycares don't allow children to return until the eggs are eliminated. Comb the hair with a normal comb. Then, use a comb that is exclusively meant for removing eggs and lice. You can buy this in a drugstore or pharmacy, next to the lice shampoos. Check the hair. When you think you are finished, use good lighting to check the entire head. Once it is dry, the eggs are easier to see in dry hair. The eggs are very small and shine a certain way at a certain angle. The eggs tend to be at the hair shaft itself, with the most recent ones right by the scalp and the older ones about an inch away from the scalp. You will have to check the hair by small sections, especially around the hair's edges, on the neck, and behind the ears, although they could be anywhere. If you find any eggs, you can remove them with your fingers, comb them with a comb, or cut off each piece of hair that has an egg on it. Be sure to put every egg or piece of hair in a bowl with vinegar or hot, soapy water with added ammonia. Rinse again. If you see more than a couple eggs, you can use a vinegar wrap to clean the hair even more. Wet a towel with a mixture of half vinegar and half water, wrap your child's head with a towel, and let it sit for an hour. Let the hair dry and then check for eggs again. Eyebrows and eyelashes. If there are eggs in their eyelashes or eyebrows, you can cover them with Vaseline that won't harm them. This should be reapplied 4 times a day. Check again. You will have to check their hair every day to look for lost eggs and those that have become big enough to see. If an egg is left behind, another louse will hatch and you will have to start the process again because a single louse releases 8 new eggs a day.